Chicago. Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
One more time for Montgomery. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
4 down.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
It'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be third down.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can...
And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Street!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Chicago. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. A run here with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Lions. Ready?
Now Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Allen in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. Let's go.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Curve 19. Curve 19. Shut up. Ready, ready?
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Give up the middle with Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8. Let's go now. 32-yard line. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down. To throw is Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. They'll go play action with Goff. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just... They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run with Johnson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Roshan Johnson, touchdown Chicago. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Goff to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A second down throw for Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll go again with Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Bears first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 6.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Swift. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A run with Swift. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.